one base mothership as a follow-up to my cannon rush that failed.
All right,
and
that is fair. That is fair. But that doesn't mean that we have to follow your lead.
On Pillars of Gold! On Pillars of Gold, ZombieGrub, do you know what map is not difficult to expand on? It's Pillars of Gold.
Doesn't mean we have to follow you.
This is a field test.
Look, all
I actually
I'm saying,
faced this guy just my last game. This is the guy that
What
I
matchup?
TVT'd.
What
That you
matchup
guys
is
are
it?
watching. PvT.
Oh my god, nobody can hear you guys. Holy shit. Whoops. That's awkward. Okay. So here's what you do, all right? I've actually figured out the solution to beating Terrans as Protoss, all right? So you get up your big army and all that good stuff, that's fine. You get to a maxed out point, and your objective is to load up a probe in a warp prism. Draw their entire army to the front, send the probe with the warp prism in, turn it into phase mode in the middle of their production line, and just start building cannons and, of course, pylons to repower it, and like shield batteries. So that when they are forced to do an engagement, you will be killing off their reinforcements as they pop, and you win the game.
No.
But,
That was
Yeah,
far too many
yeah.
steps.
okay, max out warp prism and pylon. Pylon and a probe and a warp prism. Build cannons.
I have
There
to
is no
max
step
out
four.
first.
Wow, you know, I thought you were a macro player, but okay.
Yeah.
See, even Jason is freaking out about how crazy good this strategy is, because he's just thinking about it. He's like, oh no, this would be terrible.
Dude, everyone
if
is
someone
doing
did
this build now because fucking Beyond did it.
You know what I wish we could bring back as a Protoss race? I wish we could bring back Zealot first, like chronoed out, send it across the map with a Stalker. I miss that build, because it also dealt with this kind of bullshit really well.
You want to bring the Protoss in.
Wait, what? Really? Oh, thanks, man. Canceled it.
You just stopped? Okay.
Hey, you just canceled the thing. Yeah.
Maybe he meant to cancel the refinery?
Maybe. I mean, it wasn't that far
Yeah.
along, so. That is, it's
Maybe he
preferable.
did. Maybe they just felt bad.
Yeah, that's possible. I could see that.
Reset.
Hello.
Maynard! Maynard!
Hi.
Welcome back.
Adequate Vespine gas.
Okay.
So
You
who's
just reminded me.
playing? Are you
I am.
still playing?
ZombieGrub is.
You mean you didn't win that game? That's
I
crazy.
did win that
He
game,
did.
actually.
You did?
Yeah,
I
he did.
I need to show you the replay after this because it made no fucking sense whatsoever. It
Oh
did,
my God.
but like it should not have. The guy just
Well,
like
well.
the TLDR is that the guy just tried to bane bust me twice and left the game because I had only zealots, so he bane busted down, and then it was like 40 slow zerglings versus like 12.
a one base Protoss?
He bane busted a one base Protoss. Yeah, twice. It was a Masters League player too.
Misreads. Oh my
That was a
God.
Masters 3 player.
Okay. I think whatever gate you turned off needs to go back on. By the way, you're like, now our fans coming through.
Oh shit.
Really?
I can hear a fan and also traffic.
I can hear the ball. I mean, I do have music quality. Wow.
I have music, but
Okay,
it's
I
like,
know what the issue. Actually know what the issue is. It's because I, right before D&D last night, turned on or plugged in my cloud lifter, and it has not worked as well as I've wanted it to.
Okay.
Yeah. What's your game plan, ZombieGrub?
Well, we went for
Since you won't
factory
listen to any of my
first,
advice.
So defending against that first, and then getting a robo up.
No,
You
bot
have
doesn't need to
Park
live
also,
again.
You should just
Yeah,
build-
because you got a command center after the factory.
Hold up, you just played a TvT against this guy, right?
Yeah,
Okay. Nice to know your Protoss MMR is around there.
yeah. Yeah, it is. It's still lower, but not by very much.
was nothing.
Get it, Pigly.
Holy cow, he's finally here. 30 minutes later. What's up?
I didn't realize you were so eager, Robbie.
Well, I'm gonna be here for like another 30 minutes. So
At least I get half an hour with you then. Yeah, what can I say? The sweet siren song of the sewer mermaid, because remember, sirens and mermaids are the same mythical creature. I'm definitely not getting them crossed over. It called me. I got seduced. I had to cast some flow games, and yeah, it's hard to pull myself away from. You know, it's kind of like knives are stabbing your eyes, but it's also at the same time like you're seeing God for the first time. You know, you're being blinded by the beauty. Like, you'll die after looking at it, but you'll also have witnessed something great. So, you know, standard Florencio StarCraft games.
that's how I feel about
Hard
most
to pull
PCs.
yourself away. It's hard to pull yourself away, but not hard to pull yourself.
No, that's quite easy. I mean, especially when you love yourself as much as me. So,
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Solid.
Very
cool.
often that is the case. Yes.
it's always solid, Robbie. Come on.
Is it
Oh,
though?
these cyclones. Get him! Get him! Oh wow.
Get back here, you little shits. Oh, you're gonna turn? You're gonna get blunked on, you little shit.
Oh.
Or is he? I don't think he lost anything.
I think this is one of those Terrans that's just like, I need something crazy. I can't beat Protoss playing normal.
The greatest thing is people are like, you just can't beat Cyclones. And then you're like, you know, you can like attack move Zealots like randomly across the map. Never look at what you're doing as Protoss first mass Cyclone. And as long as you're not way behind from the initial Cyclone surprise, like you literally don't need to do any micro. You just A move their mineral lines.
DTs massacre Cyclones once you get
Oh, dude. Well, they two-shot them always, right?
It's not always. I think you actually need weapon upgrades to two-shot them.
Oh,
But
actually, right, 'cause you
still-
did what,
still kill them
50?
super fast.
50 base damage, so you need +3 to two-shot them.
Plus 3 will give you 60. I think it's 45 base damage.
Oh, really? 45? Oh, okay.
I think so. Because that's 5 per upgrade.
Right, I was thinking it was 50 base. I think you're right. Yeah, I think you're
Yeah.
right. Yeah, that makes sense.
No, but you're right. It's like, if you get weapon upgrades, it's super sick. But even just early on, like you blink behind them and you have the Zealots pairing in the front. Still delicious.
This blink micro. All right, settle down, potting.
Okay. So you're floating a lot of money.
Not anymore.
Okay, not anymore.
Now, we are going very heavy stalker against Mech, though. Getting a little nervous. It is looking more and more like parting.
So here's the important thing, Maynard, is that the first bit of advice I gave her was to get a War Prism and a probe, max out, and then poke at the front while you send the prism in with the probe, go into phase mode, and just start building cannons in their production line while they're maxed out, so they can't just reinforce. They kill their reinforcements as they
You know,
pop.
tanks though.
Well, then they don't have tanks.
Oh, that base is dead. Oh, that's awesome.
That's awkward.
Don't
you have to do
underestimate
everything
the
home.
power
You
of the
have to do
Terran
everything
drill.
home. You have to. I just saw those cyclones come over this map.
Aye. Well, they saved the base.
Oh.
Ah, ZG has found the ultimate anti-mech unit.
There's lots of Widow Mines, though. Then again, how many times? Like, have you played this style much against Protoss, Maynard? Because I've only done it a
No,
few,
God,
but
no.
I have a lot of memories of my own Widow Mines killing all my Cyclones.
I play the biological units.
Ah, biological.
Yeah.
Biological. Yes.
Biologic.
ZG, I think it's time to start some observes.
There's Widow Mines on that base, so you need to take the other bases in the top right.
Play faster as well, please.
This is some pretty fucking lame-ass 200 APM. Can we get at least 400?
That's what I was thinking.
To be fair, I think this is faster than 200 APM right now. this is like 350 at least.
It's like 350, but we're gonna look at maybe 375. Also, can you attach an overlay next game that has the APM counter in it so we can quietly judge?
She's gonna put it, like, she's gonna pick one of the overlays that just has the APM counter behind her camera. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So you're floating a lot of gas.
You do have a Templar Archives.
what you should do
Good girl.
is win this engagement, and then
You should win this
the game.
engagement. What feedback? I mean, that was a pretty one engagement if I've ever
But
seen
I mean,
one.
she's following my advice, and I have to say it's going pretty well.
Yeah, your advice was win this engagement, and she just happened to win the engagement. I love it. That's perfect backseating. Hey, you, win this fight. Okay, good. That was me.
Dreamer, play the StarCraft. Yep, good job. That's
Make Archons though. That's feedback. There you go. There's your feedback.
Yeah, people always ask me why I make so many Archons versus Mech. I'm like, well, same as the only reason you ever make Archons, unless you're up against Bane.
Because they
there's
don't
like
die.
one reason you have 2,000 gas. Like,
Because you have a lot of gas and they don't die.
yeah, they're just gonna hang out in the army and take
Dude.
shots. Like,
Oh my god, this guy Coolio, he was famous back in the 90s because he made Gangster's Paradise, but ever since then he hasn't done shit. This guy can't beat CG in a TVT, can't beat her in a TVP either.
Yep.
Somebody's someone's
Jesus.
bitch. Oh my goodness.
ZombieGrub's wearing the same T-shirt as I have in the screenshot of ZombieGrub. Yes.
Wow.